Hey guys! Hey, it's Sarah doing one of these car videos in the parking lot of Cost Plus World Market and Ross and Michael's, which are my three addictions. I'm sorry. I've just been insanely busy. I have I've got family coming into town next month, like a lot of family. When they come, they all come at once. And then I'm helping plan a bachelorette party. Like a bachelorette party. I'm doing the female part, and I'm also planning a surprise bridal shower, and I'm also in my HR classes now, which is my major, and they doubled the workload. So I've just been fucking super busy. But anyways, I had time today, and I'm here now, so sorry. I think I got allergies. This is going to be my 3-month Surgiversary video, because I think I haven't made a video in like 2 weeks. Sorry. So, I think my last weight, I was out of the 250s. I think it was like 248.4? 6, something like that. Highest weight back in 2009 was 303 pounds. The weight that I was the day I met my surgeon was 282. Weight that I was when I last came to you was 248 point something. And the weight that I was on Saturday the 25th, which is not my official weigh-in day, but I used that weight since it was my surgiversary, was 244.6. So it was a 4-pound-ish loss from the last time I had seen you guys, which I am thrilled about, completely thrilled about. I completely stopped counting calories. I've adapted what I like to call the Casey Quinn method, where she just which I learned from Nicole's New Life, which is just taking pictures of your food and having that be your log, I guess, so to speak. I also have one of my closest friends. I think I've told you guys about him, Patrick, the guy who lives out in California. He's big Bill Nye's the science guy. He's very sciencey smart, and he was just explaining a lot to me about how your body metabolizes stuff, and how your body breaks down proteins versus fats versus carbohydrates, and more stuff, more information than I even knew how to fully process, let alone explain to you guys. But the long and short of it, I called him a few weeks back when I'd had that 3-pound gain, like out of nowhere, and I was completely stressing out about it, and he was like, Sarah, get your ass off the scale and get your ass off of MyFitnessPal. Just try it. And so I was like, all right, fine, I'll try it. And it was like a drug addict giving up heroin, like having to give up those two things because I've been so chained to them for so many years. I don't know if people know what I'm doing. Don't look at me. And so that's what I did. And I just kind of just listened to my body, which, when at one point I listened to my body, so to speak, and got up to over 300 pounds, it was really scary. But I wasn't listening to my body then, really. I was just doing whatever I pleased. So I've been seeing, steady losses. I've also adapted what Shelly in the band, what she calls active rest, which is I garden like all the time, several days a week. I've planted a pot garden, well, not like a, my husband wishes I would plant a pot garden. No, like a container garden. And I've planted a vegetable patch, and I've got the flowers and stuff that I'm growing in the front yard. And it's a lot of work, just kind of keeping up with it, and having to transplant stuff and make sure that it's, because this is my first time ever really giving it a go. I just kind of went into it blind, and now I'm realizing that, it's more work than I thought, but it's really satisfying. But there's a lot of active rest there. I also am giving spin another shot. I went on Friday, and it was actually not as bad as it was, 40 pounds ago. I have a pair of those oops, I shit my pants shorts that cyclists like to wear. They have the cushiony thing like on the taint. And it was the class was fucking intense. Really, really hard, but it wasn't like it felt in years past. I've taken 3 other spin classes, and I thought that like my vajay was gonna break in half. Like it, even with the special shorts, didn't feel like that. And I can only chalk that up to having almost 60 pounds less weight on me. So I did that. I'm back at yoga. That's going really good. And I've just kind of stopped stressing out about the calories that I'm eating. And it seems like not stressing and, changing up some of my exercise routines is helping. I did have to take close to a week off, I think last week, because when my husband and I landscaped our front yard, we hauled lots of river rock. I think I told you guys that. And the long and short of it was that after all was said and done, the yard looked beautiful, and my back was fucked. Like my lower back just hurt something fierce. So I took like a week. I took like 5 days of rest because by the time it got to the weekend, to get out of bed or get off the toilet, I'd have to like put both hands on my thighs and push myself up because I felt like I had no back strength or core strength. So I took some rest days and it wasn't getting any better, so I went and saw my doctor and he gave me some muscle relaxers, and within a day I was like, back to normal, back to yoga, but everything was back to normal. So I'm just trying to be a little more careful now too with stuff like that. I do think I'm going to be doing some more landscaping this weekend in our backyard. It's kind of a surprise for my husband. He's going to be going out of town camping, and he did the majority of like placing the rock and like all of the heavy lifting when he did the front yard. So I think and the backyard's a lot smaller, so I think I'm going to do that while he's gone. But I'm just going to have to be careful to not, throw my back out. Some non-scale victories. I got a pair of 18s at Old Navy last week. They're a little muffin toppy, but the butt, thighs, everything looks great. Just gotta lose some around the midsection, which is probably gonna be my life story. Also got into a extra large bathing suit from Old Navy, and I'm gonna do a little first world, white girl problem here. I'm stacked. Like I've got enormous boobs. When I started this whole thing, I think my highest bra size was a 46 triple D. I got measured last weekend, maybe the weekend before, about 10 days ago. I've gone down to a 42 double D, but come on, that's still really big. I never was like into a K or anything like that, but triple D is fucking huge. And so I went to Old Navy and I was the XXL was like bagging off my ass, like bagging off my belly, wasn't fitting. So I put on the extra large and it was like straight up obscene, like how I looked. And I need a new bathing suit because, my family and my husband and I were all going up to Glenwood Springs in like 3 weeks, which is like the hot springs in Colorado. And all my bathing suits are too big, so I'm totally excited about that. But what's happening is like my midsection and my rear end are getting smaller, but my chest isn't really going down. And so by the grace of God, I must have tried on like 8 swimsuits, and it was like busting out of the top, busting out of the sides. It looked like a porn star's chest. It was ridiculous. And I was getting really discouraged because I was like, I am in weight loss mode right now. I don't want to go and spend $80 or $90 on a swimsuit. Like, I'll gladly do that next summer, but I'm only going to wear this thing for one season. So thankfully there was one on the clearance rack of all places that had like a twisted kind of bandeau top on it, and that more or less has me covered up. So I got that, and it's an extra large, so it's like, a size, I think that's like what, 16 for Old Navy. I'm not sure. I also went and did a closet purge, and it was so much harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I took pictures of everything just so that I could remember, and I saved a pair of size 24 pants, a 3X t-shirt, and I think a size 24 dress shirt, so that I could, like, have something to be like, oh, this is how far I've come. But I got rid of so much stuff, like my dresses that I would wear to the ballet, and my most favorite sweater dress, and jeans. I mean, so much stuff. Just because it was taking up room in my closet, and I think that maybe it was taking up room emotionally. Having those clothes around was like a reminder or not a reminder, but it was like almost like an invitation to, well, if you do have regain at some point, we're here for you. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to do that. So I got rid of probably 3 trash bags worth of clothes. They were like the big lawn trash bags that we were using for our yard work. They're these huge trash bags, and I got rid of some shoes because my feet have lost weight. And it was just, I don't know, it was just hard. Oh, and I remember it was a brown dress that I hung on to also, because it's like my husband's favorite outfit on me, and it is actually a really, really nice, very flattering dress, very well cut. So I'm going to actually take that to a seamstress and see if they can take it in for me, because I love that dress. But it was just kind of hard getting rid of them. I mean, I had like lots of nice stuff that I'd spent, some serious money on, like investment clothes for work, and I can't wear them anymore. They look silly. So I'm glad I got rid of them, but it was really, really hard. I had to make like 3 passes at my closet, because I kept being like, I'll just get rid of this and I'll get rid of that later. I'll get rid of this and I'll get rid of that later. And I'm like, well, Sarah, why are you hanging on to it? Like, why are you hanging on to it? So, somebody out there is getting a really nice plus size wardrobe, because I've got great fucking taste. So, I'm trying to think. Yeah, there's not really much else to report. Just kind of been buried under schoolwork and social obligations right now. So, my class is up in 2 weeks, and then my family gets into town, so I'm probably going to be pretty spotty here and there. But you can follow me on Instagram. It's Rockface Sarah. You can also hit me up on Facebook. It's Gypsy Face Sarah. And I think those are the only 2 things I do. Yeah. So that's all, guys. I hope everybody's having an awesome summer. And yeah, that's all. I will talk to you guys. I'm going to really try for next Wednesday, for my Wednesday weigh-in. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.